I'm your host, Amber Cheyenne, and this is Scorpio Books. Today we're going over my top 5 favorite mythical creatures. We're going to do a more in-depth video on each one of these creatures. Feel free to leave a comment below if you want to hear any information about your favorite mythical creature. We're going to go ahead and get started with spot number 1, the dragon. There is generally 2 types of dragons. The European dragon and the Asian dragon. They vary in looks. Most of them appearing serpent or reptilian-like. Next, we have the phoenix that appears throughout Roman, Greece, and Egyptian folklores. It is said that the phoenix had lived for 500 years, died, and was reborn from its ashes. Now, on to spot number 3, the werewolf. You see all these movies nowadays with the werewolf in it. But does anybody really believe in looking into this stuff? Because some of the details on the werewolf is not accurate compared to history. Yes, throw your own fling on it. But with original werewolf folklore, if the werewolf had been injured in its wolf form, it still maintained the injury once it turned back to man. The werewolf is said to be man by day and wolf by night. So, not to mention all the werewolf hunts that went on in, I believe, the 15th century in Europe. Around the same time as the witch trials there. Yes, there were witch trials in Europe, not just the US as Salem. Salem witch trials is just the most famous witch trials there were. So, we're going to move on to spot number 4, which is the Thunderbird, the Native American folklore. It is said that when he flaps his wings, he creates thunder, and the lightning comes from his eyes. He is believed to live up in the mountains in caves. And he would create a storm when somebody got too close to his cave. So, that would be awesome, and I would love to see a movie about it. I've yet to find one though. Now, the final one has been turned into more of a kid's book in recent times. The Bunyip. The Bunyip is said to live in fresh water like creeks, streams, and rivers. It is Australian folklore. It would drag women and children into the lake to eat. But if you were to kill it, you would have a very horrible death. Now, recent times, they have turned it into a children's book, where the Bunyip eats plants instead of people. But it is not seen here recently in other books outside of that. It takes multiple different forms. Like, I did my research and found like 6 different varieties on how it's supposed to look. So there's no saying on what it's actually supposed to look like. Some it's this weird looking plant that has feet and legs. Others it looks like a giant cat or a crocodile. You name it. There's multiple different forms of it. It's hard to find out which one is supposed to be the actual Bunyip, because there are so many varieties. Like, the dragons are easy. The Bunyip, on the other hand, I was looking at a picture that was supposed to be a Bunyip and thought it was a drawing of a plant from Mario. That's how messed up the Bunyip pictures have gotten. So, you never know if you're looking at the Bunyip when you're looking it up. Feel free to hit the like button Subscribe for more videos and ring that bell to get notifications on when we post more.